So, less than a minute. So let's get settled down quickly. So while we are waiting, if you are ready already on the mat, then we can do deep breath in and deep breath out. Good evening, Jai Shri Krishna. Let's get started. Let's close the eyes, hands in Dhyan Mudra, back straight, relax shoulders. We will chant 3 long Omkars followed by the opening prayers. Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's keep the eyes closed, joint hands at back of the body. Bow down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Raise both hands up over the body. Feel the stretches at the lower back. Inhale, come back up. Rub the palms against each other. Make them warm, generate urja. Cover the eyes and face under warm hands. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly spread the fingers apart and slide the hands over the face. Gently open the eyes. And let's start with some light exercise, Sukshma Vyayam, light stretches. Let's start with the head, neck, actually neck joint, neck muscles. Both hands on the knees. Try to sit tall, back straight. We're going to keep our shoulder blades, trunk, legs completely still. Next inhalation, turn the head up. Only we are moving the head and neck. The back of the head is touching the upper back area. Fully exhale, turn the head down, chin at the chest. Inhale again, turn the head upward. Fully exhale, turn the head down, chin at the chest again. Then let's make a circle as we inhale, turn the head towards right, going upward in circular fashion. Exhale, coming back from the left. And let's make two more circles. Gentle movements, steady, slowly, with full awareness. And the third circle, inhale on right, exhale on left. Then we will reverse the direction. Inhale towards left and exhale towards right. Two more circles. At each point in circle, we should be looking at the farthest point in back to make sure we are circling at our maximum limit. Okay, once you complete in both the direction, then look straight at the level of the eyes. Deep inhale. As we exhale, turn the head towards right. Align chin with the right shoulder. Try to look back at farthest on right. Feel some stretches at neck muscles, neck joint. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the second side. 4, 5. Inhale back to center. We will do one more time. Try to stay in pose for at least about 5 counts. Feel the stretches. Inhale back to center and complete onto the second side. Try to keep the back straight, trunk vertical. Inhale, come back. And let's tilt the head onto the side way. We can bring our right palm slightly left side of the head. Deep inhale. As we exhale, tilt the head towards right. Keep looking at the level of the eyes. Inhale, back to center and to the second side. Exhale, tilt the head towards left. Should be able to feel some great stretches onto the right side of the neck. Inhale, back to center. We will do one more time, both the sides. Very slowly get into the pose. Once we are in pose, then we can put little bit pressure, little bit weight onto the head, just to be a safe side. Make sure that we are not injuring ourselves. Back to center, inhale, and slowly complete onto the second side. Come back, then interlock the fingers, place the palms over the forehead. Deep inhale. As we push head and palms against each other, feel some great stretches around the neck muscles, neck joint, and shoulder region. Exhale, release the palms. From back of the head, again push the head and palms against each other. At the same time, we can try to push our elbows backward. Exhale, release the palms. And one more time from front of the head and back of the head with breath coordination. Hold the breath when we apply the pressure and complete from the back of the head. And from side of the head, do all these activities with full awareness, completely mindfully, with breath coordination. and look straight at the level of the eyes. Extend both hands sideways. Turn the palms upward and circle the hands around the shoulders. So we are pushing our hands in all the directions equally around the shoulders. So we are not slouching, our trunk not hunching, our back remains straight, and reverse the direction. Slowly, steadily, in small circles. Doesn't have to be bigger circle, doesn't have to be faster. For the better feeling at the shoulders, we should be doing the smaller circles and slow. And relax. Feel some great relaxation coming out from the shoulders. Now again, extend both hands on a side. As we inhale, raise the left hand up, stretch it even up, drop the right palm down onto the floor and bend towards the right side. As we keep looking up into the ceiling, we can push the palm and the folded elbow into the floor. Inhale, come back to center, onto the second side, exact same way, stretch the right hand up toward the ceiling and exhale towards left, keep looking up into the ceiling. Feel the full stretches, extension onto the right side of the trunk, compression onto the left side. Inhale, back to center, and we will do one more time. Do with breath coordination. We have to keep looking up so our body will stay in same plane. And complete onto the second side. Inhale, come back. Now at the waist. Inhale, raise both hands up, stretch the upper body towards up. Exhale, twist the upper body to the one side. Look back, align chin with the shoulder. Keep pushing the knee forward, keeping the trunk vertical, back straight. We can feel the great stretches at the lower back and around the waist muscles. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the second side. The palm at the back on the floor is helping to keep our trunk vertical and straight and a little bit better into the twist. Keep pushing the knee forward as we twist, looking back. Inhale, back to center. One more time. Try to stay in pose for at least about 7 counts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, back to center and onto the second side. 5, 6, 7. Inhale, come back and let's warm up the waist and below. Straighten the legs. Legs are fully grounded. We can bring both the palms at the back or we can keep them beside the hips. But anyways, we will hold our back straight. We can lean slightly forward as we pull towards the body for a few seconds and feel some great stretches at the calf muscles and the lower legs. Now squeeze and release all the toes few times. Now as we inhale, push them forward. Keep the knees straight, legs will remain grounded. Exhale, pull them back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Few times, both feet together. Few times, alternate. So, some of these activities Actually, all are good to put into daily practice. But if we do not have time to do all of these, but at least whatever we can remember, we should do it daily basis, like 3, 4, 5 activities. Maybe it takes 5 to 10 minutes, circling the toes around the heels, one direction and then reverse. And if you completed on both the directions, then let's relax the legs. Hold at the right knee, bring the right foot onto the left thigh, interlock the right toes with left fingers. Keep on pushing right knee down to the floor, left leg remains straight, left toes pointed out. We are trying to cover each of the body parts, joints. Bring knee to the chin. Inhale, push it down to the floor. Whenever we push knee down, keep back straight. Exhale, bring knee to the chin. Couple more times on the same side. And straighten and relax the right leg. Hold at the left knee and same activity onto the left side. By interlocking left toes with right fingers. Keep pushing knee down to the floor. Right leg remains straight. Right toes pointed towards the front wall. And bring knee to the chin. Inhale, push it down to the floor. Hold there for a couple of seconds while we hold the breath in. Then exhale, bring knee to the chin. And couple more times on to the left side. Enjoy each and every single stretches. And let's do the knee joints. Hold at the right knee, grab the right upper leg in both the hands. Inhale, straighten the right leg, exhale, flex the knee, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, stretch the toes outward, exhale down, and we will circle the lower leg. Let the toes guide the direction of the circle. Inhale upward, exhale downward, and reverse the direction. Holding the upper leg completely still will give us the full utilization of the knee. And relax, straighten the right leg and to the left leg. Hold at the left knee, grab the left upper leg, straighten and raise the left leg, toes pointed out. Exhale, fold the knee, inhale up, exhale down. One more time, up, down, and we will circle the lower left leg. Do with breath coordination and with full awareness. See what is happening in knee joint. Try to acknowledge any kind of sensation. Then reverse the direction. You might hear some sound as well. That is normal. કાટ લાગ્યો હોય, વધારે કાટ હોય તો વધારે અવાજ આવે, પણ કાટ ઉખડતો હોય ને પછી. Okay, relax. And let's continue with the hip joint and pelvis region. Align both the feet together and let's interlock the fingers, place them over the toes. Thumbs will go directly under the big toes. Both knees all the way up. Push them down all the way towards the floor. All the way up one more time. And all the way down. And then we can speed up the flapping. Titli Asana. Titli means butterfly in English. Raise the knees up and down. Okay, stop flapping and we will pull the heels inward as close as to the perineum. So once we can no longer pull the heels further in, we can just grab the toes tightly, hold in a position and keep pushing knees forward. Keep the back straight, align head, neck and trunk. Let's do Bhadrasan or Bhadrasan. In English, it's called bound pose. Close the eyes, feel the great stretches at the hip joints and pelvis area. Now let's include the breathing. Deep inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen area and feel some surge in the stretches. 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. Deep inhale again. Hold the breath in lower abdomen. Make sure our back remains straight. Knees are pressed down. Keep awareness at the pelvis area and hip joints. Exhale. Deep inhale again. Let's do 2 more rounds. Do it on pace. Do with full awareness. Once you complete both the rounds, slowly open the eyes and we will roll the body side by side, holding the knee, the toes, and try to bring the knees all the way down to the floor as we keep pushing our upper body a little bit away from the heels. So make about 1 foot space from the heels to the hips, and then stay still. Grab the toes tightly, align head, neck and trunk, push the knees down to the floor. Next we are doing Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Deep inhale, as we deep exhale, lower the head and trunk without bending at the back. We are bending at the lower back. So our middle back area will remain straight. So our head, neck, trunk will stay in one line. Keep pushing the whole assembly down together and see if we can bring our chin or forehead onto the toes. Inhale, come back up. We'll do second time more effectively, more efficiently. Try to pull the upper body away from the hips. Align head, neck and trunk. Deeply inhale. As we exhale, bend down slowly while keeping the back straight. We can push our lower legs backward with the folded elbows in order to pull our upper body further forward and down. So we should be able to bring our chin onto the toes or even beyond the toes. We can inhale, exhale normal. Each exhalation we will keep pushing our head and trunk assembly together down. So that way we will stay longer in pose. Few more breaths in and out while in pose. Inhale, come back up. And let's sit into cross leg posture. Sit upright. You can sit into Sukhasana or Siddhasana, Swastikasana or lotus pose, Padmasana, half Padmasana or full Padmasana. You can bring both the hands sideways, align head, neck and trunk, keep the back straight as to Parvatasana. With full awareness, as we inhale, bring both the hands together, bring them in front of the chest at Anahata Chakra. Our thumbs will be touching the sternum bone. Exhale, inhale again, raise both hands up, rest them onto the top of the head. Exhale. Next inhalation, raise both hands all the way up. Biceps will stay at the ear. Sometimes people, I notice, they bring the palms forward, but no, you should keep the palms aligned together vertically over the head. Keep them stretching up toward the ceiling. Whole upper body is stretched upward. You can inhale, exhale in this pose. And best feel this pose while sitting in Padmasana. If you are in full Padmasana pose, if you are in this pose, you will feel great stretches throughout the upper body. And coordinate with breathing. As soon as you start lowering the hands, do a one long breath out while bringing the palms on top of the head, at the chest, and all the way down. So let's use that instructions and do with your own pace with breath coordination, with full awareness. Keep the eyes closed and do with full awareness 2 more times with your own pace. Okay, looks like everyone done. Let's do deep breath in and deep breath out, Bhastrika Pranayam. So you can keep the one hand just to notice. You can keep one hand onto the stomach area. So as we deeply inhale, our stomach will pop out. We feel that it's completely popped out. As we deeply breathe in, then it will be into upper abdomen area and then chest area completely fill up. Then as we breathe out, our stomach area will go inward, then upper abdomen area, then chest area. Our shoulders a little bit shrink down. So notice those 2-3 breaths in and out. At any point, if you want to bring both the hands into Dhyan Mudra, go ahead and do that. But keep on observing the bodily movements as we deeply breathe in and deeply breathe out. Most of the times, unconsciously, we are breathing very shallow, maybe even not 30% of our lung capacity. But when we breathe in and out fully consciously, like now, we can see that how much we can breathe in, like the volume of the air we can intake, and we can breathe out. By sitting upright, we are increasing our capacity because it will expand or give some room to the lungs to expand. With closed eyes, feel the body internally. Our shoulders are completely relaxed. Slowly, steadily, deeply, we are filling up all the 5 lobes of the lungs. Slowly, steadily, deeply, we are emptying all the 5 lobes of the lungs. there are 3 lobes in right lung and 2 lobes on the left lung. So total 5 lobes. With daily practice of like some of the pranayams like Vastrika pranayams, Kapalbhati pranayams, Anulom Vilom, with those practice we can strengthen our lungs, we can raise our capacity of breathing in and out. Slowly open the eyes and breathe in and out normal. Let them be completely natural. Let body take care of it. As much as it will need oxygen, it will just breathe in and out. But with conscious practice, we will increase our capacity. That will normally gives more ability of the lungs to even deal with some condition when there is a low oxygen or high altitude area or wherever we go. Our lungs should take care of it. Next, we will do Kapalbhati Pranayam. Let's make Apan Vayu Mudra on both the hands. First, roll first fingertip into root of thumb, that is Vayu Mudra. And then next 2 fingertips, middle finger and ring finger, connect them with thumb tip, and that becomes Apan Mudra. So Apan and Vayu, 2 mudras together, combination becomes Apan Vayu Mudra. So very good for the heart. Relax both the hands. Deeply inhale, fully fill up the lungs, and in multiple exhalations, in installments with forceful exhalations, we will empty the lungs completely. Then we will fill them up again and do the second round, then third round. Slowly breathe in and out normal. Open up the palms toward the ceiling. Let's bring the body into Sambhavi Mudra. Once we get into the mudra properly, then we will hold our body completely still, tilt the head slightly up, awareness in between the eyebrows, at the Agnya Chakra. Feel the vibrations, let them come down. Let energy get absorbed into the body. And come back. Next we will do variation of Bhastrika Pranayam. Deep breath in, deep breath out, but forceful. Make loose fist at the shoulders, folded elbow at ribs. Deep inhale, deep exhale, just one normal round. Fill up the lungs fully and empty them. Forceful inhale as we raise both hands up, open up the palms. Forceful exhale, make a fist at the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. If you have a heart problem, blood pressure issue, and do it slowly. and relax. Bring the body into Sambhavi Mudra and then completely still the body for 10 seconds with closed eyes. And slowly come back. So the previous one, the one we did was Kapalbhati. That also in Ayurveda it counts one of the Shat Kriya, the cleansing technique, one of the cleansing technique, because it cleans up our lungs. When we throw the breath out forceful, it will throws out the toxins and some bad breath in our lungs, some stuck prana in our lungs, it will be thrown out. And the one we just did, that was variation of Bhastrika Pranayam. So for the people with heart problem or blood pressure issue, should be careful on holding the breath, or when we do forceful breath in and out, when we apply any force, it will raise some blood pressure. When we hold the breath, that also raise some blood pressure. So they have to, should not be holding for too long time, like, for 10 seconds shouldn't be problem. But if they have capacity to hold the breath for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, lungs wise, breathing wise, but they have to monitor the blood pressure, it might shoot up. All right, let's straighten the legs, knees straight, legs fully grounded. Inhale, raise both hands up. We are keeping our mid back straight. Exhale, try to bend from the lower back, keeping the head, neck, trunk completely aligned. Grab the feet right to right, left to left, and pushing the trunk area down. Otherwise, it's probably gonna be bent. If we drop the head down, holding the trunk there, that's gonna make our trunk bend. But we are keep pushing trunk and head both together. Inhale, come back up. Second time, longer duration, more effectively. Fully exhale, again bend from the lower back. Grab the feet and inhale, exhale, normal. Keep pushing head and trunk further down and down with each exhalation. If you think that you dropped head too much, then you can adjust, lifting the head a little bit up and again bring it aligned with the trunk. As we keep exhale, keep on pushing the trunk area further down and down. Inhale, come back up and turn the upper body towards the right side. Fully exhale, bend down. Grab the right foot equally with both the hands and bring the forehead onto the right knee. Inhale, come back up, towards left. Fully exhale, grab left foot equally with both the hands. If you are unable to grab the foot equally with both the hands, that means our shoulder blade, our upper body was not properly perpendicular to the leg. Inhale, come back up. Now fold at the left knee, bring the left heel at the perineum. Keeping the back straight, just turn the shoulder blade perpendicular to the right leg. Inhale, both hands up, look up. We are doing Janu Sirsasana towards right. Fully exhale, bend down. Grab the foot equally with both the hands. Pull the upper body a little forward and try to push it down. So our forehead will be onto the right knee. Inhale, exhale, normal. Each exhalation, we will keep on pushing head and trunk together down. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly come back up. And let's do Parivritta Janu Sirsasana. Grab the right big toe with right hand. Inhale, raise the left hand up. Do with full awareness. Look up toward the ceiling, toward the palm. As we keep dropping our other palm, the left palm onto the right big toe. Relax the lower back. The whole upper body is rested onto the right leg. Inhale, come back up. And we will switch to the other side. Janu Sirsasana towards left. Bring the shoulder blade perpendicular to the right, to the left leg. Inhale, both hands up. Fully exhale, bend down. Grab left foot equally with both the hands. Keep pulling upper body further forward and down. With each exhalation, keep on pressing head and trunk further down and down. 10, 9, 8, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. And Parivritta Janu Sirsasana. Parivritta means revolving. Look up as we raise hand up. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, bringing the hand down onto the left foot, onto the left big toe. Keep looking up. Relax the lower back. The whole upper body is rested onto the left leg. Inhale, come back up. And let's do the Paschimottanasana. Align the feet. Inhale, raise both hands up. You can lean slightly backward to accommodate more air in lungs. Fully exhale, bend forward and down. Try to bend from the lower back. Grab the feet, tuck the stomach inward. That means apply the Uddiyana Bandh and hold it in as long as we can hold the breath out. In the same duration, we can keep on pushing our head and trunk further down. Inhale, come back up. Second round, Paschimottanasana. Fully exhale, bend forward and down. Grab the feet either from over the toes or from the side of the feet. Continue holding the stomach inward and keep pushing head and trunk down. Inhale, come back up. And before immediately we go into the backward bending, let's bring our right foot a little bit outward of the left knee. And right hand will go at the back. Inhale, raise the left hand up. This is similar to the Ardha Matsyendrasana, but with the other leg is straight. Keep pushing the the right knee a little bit towards left. Fully exhale and look back. Feel some great twist at the stomach area and also the right hip joint. Inhale, come back, straighten both legs, relax, and onto the second side. Do with full awareness. The palm at the back, it will help keep our trunk vertical and straight. Do with breath coordination with full awareness. When we twist the upper body backward, we should be fully exhale. Either we should hold our breath out if you have ability. Otherwise, you can inhale, exhale. But you should coordinate with breath. So we fully exhale when we get in pose. And whenever we come back, we will inhale. And the backward bending, complementary to the Purva Uttanasana complementary to the Paschimottanasana is the Purva Uttanasana. That's what we are doing right now. Actually, both are complementary to each other. With help of the palms, with next inhalation, can raise the lower back up, push the toes down to the floor, and drop the head and back of the body. And look into the back wall. Body will assume one straight line from back of the head to the heels. Keep pushing the lower back up as high head as it can be. Some people do this pose with folded knees. That's the modified version. If they are unable to do with straight leg, then they will fold at the knees. And slowly bring the body down, back into Dandasana, pole pose. This is L shape, keep the back straight. And since we are warm up so well, let's try to do Akarna Dhanurasana. So keeping the left knee straight, just grab the left big toe with first two finger and left big toe. Then we can hold at the right knee. Either you can grab the right foot from under the leg, or you can grab it from out. And as we exhale, pull the right foot and try to shut down the right ear. Akarna Dhanurasana. So, it is not just the flexibility we need to do this pose, like it should have some strength on our hand as well, so we can pull it. So it is not just the flexibility, it is both. And if you're done on one side, you should do on a second side very slowly. But first we should reach out to the big toe, otherwise we will try to get it later in step, then we may not be able to. So first grab the big toe and then start working onto the other leg. Come back, relax the leg. So what is the biggest thing that will help in this flexibility and all the poses? Anyone? What would the one biggest thing that will take care of all this? Fasting. Okay. And let's get into Gomukhasana pose. Fold at both the knees. Try to bring the folded knees closer to each other. And think there are several people probably join after some time. So if you have difficulty on connecting both the hands at the back, once you settle down on the knees and heels properly, then whichever side knee is up, that side grab the napkin and other hand will go at the back, hold the napkin with the other hand and pull the hand up, all the way up. So it will bring our other hand all the way up. Then you can let the napkin go and you can easily reach out to the hand. You can interlock the fingers, you can just grab both the hands each other. Once you get connection of both the hands, look straight at the level of the eyes, head, neck, trunk, all in one vertical line. You can close the eyes, you can scan the body internal and see so many body parts, muscle, joints are being utilized in this pose and giving us some great sensations. Or you can hear deep breathe in, deep breath out, tuck the stomach inward, and you can bring the forehead onto the knee. Inhale, come back up, and you can switch to the second side. very slowly, gently, and with full awareness. So you should keep napkin or yoga block or those kind of some simple props. You should keep them beside the mat during the practice, so you could really utilize them. And variation, if you are unable to do bent down, then you can just close the eyes and scan the body internally. Basically, just try to feel what is happening within the body. And slowly come out of the pose. Next, very slowly, let's sit into Vajrasana. So we can do very simple thing here. We can bring our hands onto the knees, not on a floor. We can just lean down slightly backward while keeping our trunk vertical. We are not bending forward or down. Let's see as much as we can go, and we can feel what is happening onto our legs and feet. Come back straight and onto the second side, because we have to engage our muscles around the waist to stabilize our body. Just a simple thing. And slide the heels a little bit out, and let's sit down directly onto the floor for the Virasana pose. Make sure our lumbar area still stays straight. We are not slouching. And slowly come back to Vajrasana. Next, we can go on the toes for a few seconds. Stay on the toes. Our whole body weight is on the 10 toes. And we can align the feet, soles, S-O-L-E-S, soles together, toes still pointing down. We are still only on 10 toes, but both feet are aligned. Try to put our upper body weight vertically onto the heels and see if we can still maintain our balance. We can bring both hands into Dhyan Mudra onto the knees. We can bring both palms together. We can raise both hands up. We can place them onto the Sahasrara Chakra or the crown of the head, or we can even raise them up, stretch them up toward the ceiling. And you notice that our feet, our toes, they are giving us very good sensations. Relax. You can close the eyes and feel the body internally. And let's do Mandukasana, frog pose. Separate the knees like a couple of inches away from each other. Extend both hands forward. Make a tight fist, keeping thumbs inside. Deep inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen, then place top of the fist in between the ribcage and navel. Forceful exhale, bend down completely, without leaving the heels and hips. They are still connected, touching each other. When we can no longer push the trunk further down, we can raise the head up, tilt the head slightly upward. Inhale, come back up. Second time, Mandukasana frog pose. Deep inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen, then place the fist at the proper place. Fully exhale, bend down, forceful exhale, and tilt the head up. Inhale, come back up. And next we'll do complementary pose. The backward bending. We will do Supta Vajrasana or Supine Vajrasana. You can do the same pose from Virasana as well. So you can stay in Virasana and then you can bend down. But in both the cases, with help of the folded elbow and palms, very slowly let the whole upper body rest onto the floor. So the whole back and back of the head rested onto the floor. Raise both hands up and place the palms on top of the thighs. Try to push both knees closer to each other and try to push them down onto the floor. With closed eyes, relax the lower back area, hip joints, thigh muscles, knee joints, calf muscles, and keep awareness onto those body parts which we just relaxed. And very slowly grab the ankles, push the elbows into the floor, and bring the body up back to any comfortable sitting posture. Okay, next, get into tabletop pose. Make sure the wrist joints are vertically under the shoulders and knee joints vertically under the hip joints and eyes of the elbows. Because this area is the eye. We have ability to move it front or sideways. So we are moving it sideways, so they are facing each other. Separate the fingers apart, so load will be equally distributed on the palm. Look up. As we deep inhale, try to push the lower back up, trying to make the spine downward arch. Can feel some great stretches at the lower back as we try to push the lower back up. Fully exhale. Look at the navel. We can fold the elbows slightly to lower the shoulders. We can push the lower back down, trying to make the spine upward arch. Inhale up again. Spine downward arch. Exhale down, spine upward arch. Let's do 2 more times. Do with breath coordination, do with full awareness. Cat and cow pose, Marjariyasana. And let's get onto the knees. Once you're done, then separate the knees and feet same as the shoulder width or the hip width. We will do half camel pose. Bring both the hands at the waist, fingertips pointing down. Deep inhalation, arch backward. Push the pelvis forward and try to bring the elbows closer to each other at the back. So keep dropping the head further down, keep pushing the pelvis further forward, so it should be crossing the knee line on the floor, and keep bringing both the elbows together, holding these 3 more forces, few more seconds. Feel the stretches and slowly come out of the pose. Straighten both the hands and straighten the trunk. Now get into, so move a little bit backward in mat and get into Vajrasana. Separate the knees couple of feet. Bring both hands in between the knees on the floor. Deep inhale. As we deep exhale, walk the hands out one at a time and drop the head, chest and chin onto the floor. Relax lower back. Relax shoulders. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Next inhalation, just straighten the knees or knees go at the 90-degree. Automatically we get into tabletop pose, and let's push the pelvis area down and bring the body into cobra pose. Look up, deep inhale, stay a few more seconds in pose. You can exhale and inhale again. Now push the lower back up and pull the knees down onto the floor and try to bring forehead onto the floor. So we are sitting onto our heels. Inhale again and directly get into cobra pose. So this way we are bending our trunk area backward. So arch backward, look up into the ceiling. Exhale. Without lifting the knees, we can get directly into the child pose. So from child, inhale, get into cobra. So backward bending. Exhale, get into child, forward bending. So 2 more times, but try to do a little bit extra. Feel the full stretch. So these are simple activities, but even if we get whatever we can remember, if we do daily basis, like 2, 3, 4 things, that would be great. Anytime during the day or before go to bed, and come back into Vajrasana, relax. Yep, today I for test purpose, I put the poll into community kind of group setting. So in community group, people do not see each other. People can see only the admin, and admin can see all. So all other regular people cannot see each other in WhatsApp community kind of group, and that is good for security reason. So in that kind of group, that's what it is, our yoga group, the WhatsApp group. So I thought, let me put a poll. So for test purpose, I put a poll today, and yes, have some response, but that means it works. So we can do whenever we need to do poll, it works. In that kind of, I don't know what other people can see who voted or not. I don't know if that is hidden or not. Then I need to ask someone who is not admin. Maybe I will look at her font and see how it shows up result as, like who did voting or who did not. But that's a good tool, we can use it. And another thing is, so we can use it often to get people opinion on some kind of special session, because we also planning one additional session, just one so far, to discuss certain things on how this session can be more helpful also, like that kind of things. Okay, so it is 7 o'clock, 7:05 already. So we will do some more stretches, and let's stand up, relax the hands, thighs, feet, legs. And quickly we'll do Tadasana, interlock the fingers, stretch the palms upside down, inhale, raise both hands up and go on the toes. Push the palms towards ceiling, the whole body is stretched upward. Exhale, bring the hands down, and one more time. Interlock the fingers, stretch up, raise both hands up as we inhale. Stay, go on the toes. Exhale, down, and separate the feet 2-3 feet apart. Extend both hands sideways, deep inhale. As we deep exhale, bend towards one side. Keep looking up into the ceiling through the other palm. We can bend as much as our body allows, but try to keep the trunk and the hand which is up in one line. Inhale, up. Exhale to the second side. Come back to center. So we should keep looking at the other palm as it go down, go up, and keep on looking through the palm. Come back and complete onto the second side. Come back and separate the feet at the farthest. Extend both hands sideways into start position, deep inhale. We will do twisted triangle as we exhale. Grab the big toe with opposite side hand, other hand will go 90 degree up. Inhale, come back. Exhale to the second side. Keep looking up through the palm. Inhale, back up. We'll do one more time. Inhale, come back up. And complete onto the second side. Come back up. Next we will do revolving triangle. Fully exhale as we bring one hand outward of the other ankle, and the other hand will go 90 degree up, and look up vertically over the head into the ceiling to see our own thumb which is pointed front. Inhale, back to star. Exhale to the second side. We need to bend down a little bit further and twist the upper body toward the ceiling. Inhale, back to center, into star, and let's do one more time. Parivritta Trikonasana, revolving triangle pose. Come back and complete onto the second side. Come back and relax. Bring feet together. Can few seconds stay in Tadasana, palms facing front. Let hands wherever gravity takes. You can close the eyes. Inhale, exhale, completely normal. Feel the body internally. Good. So next we will do a couple of balance pose, and then we will pretty much go towards the Yoga Nidra, the relaxation. So very slowly get into the pose for the Vrikshasana. Get into the pose very slowly, should not rush. We can tangle the thumbs, both palms are aligned, and we can look straight at the level of the eyes, gauging one still object. So that will help us staying in focus, staying in balance pose a little longer. Come out of the pose slowly, and we will try onto the second side. So while in any of the balance poses, we cannot think anything past or future. Our mind automatically will stay in pose. If we try to even think, we will immediately come out of the pose. So we try to stay into pose, so it will stop the thinking. Okay, next we can do easy Uttishta Hasta Padangusthasana today. A little bit easy version. So what is that? So usually we grab the foot on the same side hand, but let's try to do opposite side. So raise the left foot up and grab the left big toe with right hand, and we can lift the leg up. So other hand, we can bring it anywhere if you want to. Our goal is to just keep the leg straight. So stay on one foot and slowly come down. So I think this could be done by most of the people. અતુલ ભાઈ કે હું એક બે ગીત ગાઈ નાખવા આ રહેવા દો. અતુલ ભાઈ બેલેન્સ ઉપરનું એક ગીત હોય તો ગોતી રાખજો. Should be on body balance. Okay, if we done on both the sides, then let's lay down. So we did several poses, we did several times the Sampurna Bhujangasana poses as well. So let's lay down in Shavasana. Let's do Pavan Muktasana with both the legs together, fold at both the knees, and grab both the lower legs in both the hands. Embrace them tightly. Push the knees towards the chest. Deep inhale. As we exhale, raise the head up and try to bring the face and knees closer to each other. Inhale, raise the back of the head back onto the floor, straighten the legs, and relax in Shavasana for 10 seconds. Next, let's bring legs together palms facing down beside the hips. Next inhalation, we will stretch the toes out, keeping knees straight and raise both legs up. So both legs perpendicular to the floor, Uttan Padasana or Ardha Halasana. So stay in Uttan Padasana pose for 10 more seconds, and then we will start lowering the legs. Start lowering the legs just inch by inch, keeping the toes stretched out, knees straight. Engage the core muscles to have the full control on the lowering legs. And bring them down completely and lay down in Shavasana for 10 seconds. Full relax. Feel the body internally. Feel the relaxation sensation. And next we will do inversion. So any one inversion would be good enough. So you can get into Chakrasana or bridge pose, whichever pose you are able to do, but those are inversion and advanced poses. If you are unable to do any of these inversion, then get yourself into Matsyasana, fish pose. But in fish pose, make sure top of the head will be on a floor, and you should be looking into the back wall, and the whole trunk area will stay up over the floor. So I'm doing wheel pose today, Chakrasana. So whichever inversion you do, try to stay in that pose for 10-15 seconds. Alternatively, you could do bridge pose, if bridge pose is easier for you, or you can do halasana. If you are in Chakrasana pose, then very slowly bring the top of the head back onto the floor, and with help of the palms, let the upper body middle of the trunk lower back onto the floor and lay down into Shavasana. 10 seconds into Shavasana from any of those inversion poses. If you are in Matsyasana, you can stay longer, and everyone else will join in Matsyasana soon. And meantime, I will put the Yoga Nidra audio. So we don't want to run out of time. So we're going to start Yoga Nidra in about 20 seconds. So meantime, everybody stay into Matsyasana pose. Matsyasana pose is very good for throat area because it expands, stretches the throat muscles. Should be keep looking at the back wall and try to put top of the head onto the floor, not the back of the head, top of the head. So what we can do is we can lift our whole trunk up first and then bring top of the head back on the floor. So let's get ready. Get into Shavasana. Make any final arrangements, final movements. If you want to adjust the volume device, if you want to cover yourself up, if you want to turn the lights down, go ahead and do that. And we will start in about 5 seconds and lay down into Shavasana. Let's full relax. Let all the body parts go on their own on the gravity. Breathe in and out normal. Feel the body weight on the floor. Close the eyes and follow the audio word by word.
आपका ध्यान सांस के चलने पर है। जब आप सांस ले रहे हैं और जब सांस बाहर निकल रही है, उस वक्त पेट चेस्ट और कंधों में जो मूवमेंट्स हो रहे हैं उनका अनुभव करें। बाहर निकलने वाली हर सांस के साथ आपका शरीर धीरे धीरे शिथिल और शांत होता जा रहा है। अब मैं जिस अंग का, जिस हिस्से का नाम कहूँगा, आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएं। मैं जिस अंग का नाम कहूँगा आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएं। दाएं पैर का तलवा, दाएं पैर का पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, दाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक आपका ध्यान पूरे दाएं पैर पर रखें। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो अपने दाएं पैर में भरपूर आराम पाएंगे। दाएं पैर में जो आराम महसूस हो रहा है उसका अनुभव करें। पूरे पैर में आराम है, मानो पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं पैर के तलवे पर ले जाएं। बाएं पैर का तलवा, पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, बाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक पूरा बायां पैर इस वक्त आपके ध्यान में है। आप अपने पूरे बाएं पैर का अनुभव कर रहे हैं। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरे बाएं पैर में आराम है। पूरे पैर में आराम, गहरा आराम, और पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान एक साथ दोनों पैरों पर ले जाएं। दोनों पैरों का एक साथ अनुभव। दोनों पैर गहरे आराम में हैं, अनुभव करें। दोनों पैर निद्रा का मानो अनुभव कर रहे हों। अब मैं जिस हिस्से का नाम लूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ, हर जगह पे ध्यान ले जाएं। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ। और अब एक गहरी सांस लेकर जब आप छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि ये हर जगह पे गहरा आराम है, गहरा आराम। अब अपना ध्यान अपने दाएं हाथ पर ले जाएं। कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा दायां हाथ, जाने कि दाएं हाथ में क्या हो रहा है, अनुभव करें। और एक गहरी सांस लेकर के जैसे ही छोड़ेंगे आप तो पूरे हाथ में आराम पाएंगे, अनुभव करें। दाएं हाथ में गहरा आराम है, मानो पूरा हाथ नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं हाथ की ओर ले जाएं और बाएं हाथ का अनुभव करें, कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा बायां हाथ। जाने कि वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। और अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरा बायां हाथ गहरे आराम में है, निद्रा में है। अब एक साथ दोनों हाथों का अनुभव करें। दोनों हाथ एक साथ एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़ें और दोनों हाथों में आराम पाएं, गहरा आराम। अब जिस अंग का मैं नाम कहूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। जाने के वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़ेंगे, ये सब गहरे आराम में चला जाएगा। अनुभव करें। फिर से एक गहरी सांस लें और उसको छोड़ते हुए पूरे शरीर का एक साथ अनुभव करें। पूरा शरीर गहरे आराम में है, गहरी नींद। पूरा शरीर गहरी नींद की अवस्था में है, मगर आप जागरूक है इस वक्त। यू आर कॉन्शियस, आप अलर्ट हैं और इस शरीर की, पूरे शरीर के कण कण की गहरी नींद के साक्षी बने हुए हैं। अनुभव करें। पूरे शरीर में, कण कण में जो गहरे आराम का अनुभव हो रहा है, उस अनुभव में रहें। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश और तरोताज़ा होंगे। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब मैं 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश तरोताज़ा होंगे। 1, 2, 3, 5 की गिनती पर आप फ्रेश होंगे, स्वस्थ होंगे। 4, 5।
Raise both hands up over the body. Rub the palms against each other. Make them warm, generate urja. Place the warm hand all over the face. Feel the warm on the face and move the palms over the eyes. Gently massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes under the palms in dark. Slowly slide the hands down. Gently open the eyes. Hold at both the knees, heels at the hips. Extend both hands sideways. Palms facing down. Deep inhale. As we exhale, drop both the knees together towards left onto the floor. Turn the head towards right. Feel the full twist, full stretches in the middle of the spine when we push the palms down to the floor. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the second side. Both knees towards right on the floor, head towards left. Push the palms down to the floor. Feel some great stretches in the middle of the spine, middle of the trunk. Inhale back to center. Let's do one more time. Knees towards left, head towards right. Inhale back to center, and finally drop both knees on the floor towards right, head towards left, initially for a few seconds. Then turn the whole upper body also towards right. Stay on right for 2 more breaths in and out. And slowly bring the body up back into any comfortable sitting posture. And 7:29. So let's do 1 minute of cooling down. We will do Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Make a Vishnu Mudra on right hand. Roll first two fingertip into root of thumb. Deep inhale on left and deep exhale on right. Then deep inhale on right and deep exhale on left. So round trip from left to right, right to left. Complete the round when we breathe out on left. Then we will conclude the session. Bring both hands top of each other in lap. Keep the back straight. Relax shoulders. Close the eyes. We will chant Mahamrutyunjay mantra, everybody together 3 times, followed by a short meditation. During meditation, try to keep awareness at the crown of the head, and that will be end by 1 Omkar chant and closing prayer. So keep the eyes closed till end. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamev bandhanan mrutyurmukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamev bandhanan mrutyurmukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamev bandhanan mrutyurmukshiyamamritat. स्वामिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Rub the palms against each other, make them warm, generate urja. Cover the eyes and face under warm hands, move the palms over the eyes, finger crossed over the forehead, gently massage the eyelids. Cup the eyes under the palms, open and close few times the eyes under the palms in dark. Slowly slide the hands down over the face, gently open the eyes, rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, neck, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, throughout the body to spread the energy within. Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Good evening, Jai Shri Krishna everybody. And I'm going to let you guys unmute and we'll be here for a few more seconds. And we'll see you all tomorrow in Surya Namaskar session. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you very much.
Jai Shri
Jai
Krishna.
Krishna.
Bye. Jai Shri Krishna.
Everybody,
Jai Shri Krishna.
everybody.
બધાને
Jai Shri Krishna.
Everyone, everyone.
Krishna.
Hari Om, Hari Om.